from blessing destroyers. Deliverance from blessing destroyers. How witches and demons destroy our blessings. Some of us, it's not just getting the blessing, but our inability to maintain the blessing. You got married, all right, but you couldn't keep the marriage because blessing destroyers came to destroy the marriage. You got a job, all right, but you couldn't keep the job because blessing destroyers came to destroy, cause you to lose the job. Blessing destroyers are evil spirits, and I focus more about the witchcraft activities. There are about 11 witchcraft activities. 11 witchcraft activities, how they operate to destroy our blessings. And then we have about 16 demons that attack our finances. How come you get money and the money suddenly disappears? Do you know about Cynthia? Do you know about spiritual tax collectors? How they operate and how they steal our finances and our blessings? You will learn these things as you get a book to learn, and also the spiritual element that you must employ in your life to be able to be blessed and to maintain your blessing. And that's why many people work so hard. They get the money, and then one satanic problem will come and squander. They'll take the whole money away. A guy and a lady recently came to the church. I'm trying to teach them how to learn how to deal with altars and deal with household wickedness. It's like we are not interested. So they go about, we pray for them, they get some breakthroughs, wife get a job, husband get a job finally, so they think that's over. So they they started making money. Life is becoming comfortable. Now the enemy strikes, the woman gets fibroid. He goes for surgery. Now they are going to do the surgery, but her down payment, all her savings goes into the down for how do you call it? The money you have to pay before they can do the surgery, and so every savings is gone. That's how this evil spirit they work. It's not about you just working. It's about how they are planned. Sometimes you get the money and then your car start breaking. And some of us, we are slaves. We are slaves to our family. Have money and immediately you get a phone call from the extended family. Oh, this person is sick, this broke, this is happening, and then you have to wire the money back. And that has been all your life. And you ask yourself, how come you've never, because for them, this demon says you will never reap whatever you sow. You have to know about these things, these specific witchcraft activities, demonic spirits, ancestral spirits, and how to pray against them and stop them. On top of that, life will become cycle. You get the money, it's gone. You get the money, so you are working. In fact, we are working for them to take. So sometimes it's better you are not, because the money you are getting, it's just for somebody else to come and snatch it. So some of us, we are really busy, 2 jobs, 3, but ask them, when was the last time the money was able to even take care of you yourself? No. You get it, and so some people don't even take care of them. They don't treat themselves. Oh, if I buy this, it's worse. But somebody will come with an emergency and snatch the money from you anyhow. So all the money you are getting is just going there, but it's all blessing destroyers, blessing destroyers. And if you don't learn this and put an end to it, it can become a cycle all your life. And one day, the same people who have been used by the enemy to deplete your money will look at you and say, you've been working for this how long, and you can't even afford a car, you can't even buy a house, you can't even do this for yourself. And yesterday they themselves were the very people instrument the enemy, these demons and witches were using to not help them, to cause you to move ahead. Because every time you are about to do something for yourself, they'll show up. Problem. And then they will make you look like a fool. Because after that, they will be moving ahead. And then you are still stuck in the same cycle if you don't learn this to be wise. A man was having his family like he's the Joseph, and every time he's giving the family, wasted, and they'll keep on coming back. And it was too much. He says, no more. He told his family, if you want money from me, the only time I'll give you another money, you must go for deliverance. If you don't go for deliverance, I'm not giving anybody a dime anymore, because I don't know where you've been doing with all this thousands of money have been given to you. It's like you are making me, putting a burden on me. I can't do nothing for myself, and everybody is taking from me, and yes, to nothing. I don't see nothing happening. He told them, if you don't go for deliverance, and they go for deliverance, lo and behold, there's a curse in the family. That is a curse of poverty. The spirit of poverty don't want anybody to rise. So now that he has money to rise, the spirit of poverty is now using his own family members to bring him low to their degree. They couldn't rise up because of the spirit of poverty, but now that he's made it, the spirit of poverty is using them so that they can drain him from all his wealth so that he can come back to square one, ground zero. You got to learn this wisdom. Other than that, keep on working, keep on making the hours, and the tax collectors will be coming for their taxes. You don't want to pay your tax. You are paying it. This spirit will make you pay for it another way. At least God is saying 10%. Some of us, we are paying 60 and over percentage to the devil. Indirectly, they are making us pay for it. So it's better you pay your 10% and your offering to God so that he will preserve the 70. Otherwise, spiritual tax collectors, Cynthia, this evil spirit will cause you to pay for it in another way. Power it, save them. One problem, one tragedy, one crisis, and everything is gone. Everything. That's why people can rise so high and bring so low, because they didn't learn to deal with this spirit. Get it? It's on Amazon now. It's on Amazon. Just go to Amazon and type in the name of the book, Deliverance from Blessing Destroyers by Brother K. Boachie, or just type in K. Boachie, K-A-Y, and my last name, B-O-A-C-H-I-E, and all my books will show up on Amazon, including this, and just click on it and get a copy of it. It's an eye-opener. That's all I can tell you. I've written many books, but this book was a stretch for myself because I needed to do a lot of research and know some of the schemes the enemy is stealing. One example I made was how many years Nelson Mandela was in imprisonment, almost 27 years. He was married to the wife for almost 33 years. The wife stood with him, struggled with him during the time of apartheid in South Africa, stood on his ground. He comes from prison. Within 3 years, they divorce. Nelson Mandela marries another lady. When he dies, his wealth, his properties, everything is given to the new lady and his children. Where is Winnie Mandela? Out. It's a spirit. You work and toil with other people, your husband, you work and toil in a company. When it's time for harvest, it's time to enjoy. After this many years, this spirit will strike so that you don't reap what you have sown, so that another person will come and reap that which you have sown. It's a spirit. And if you don't deal with it, Winnie Mandela struggled. But when Mandela became a president, she was nowhere. When he died and inheritance are being distributed, she's nowhere. It's a spirit. And some of us is going on. We have struggled with our life, husband or whatever, and now a strange woman is about to reap where they did not sow. It's an error. Don't let nobody reap where they did not sow. Don't sit down. You got to know how to pray against these demons. Otherwise, they will keep on making you work. But when it is harvest time, I will teach you demons that work on harvest time. Immediately, when you were going to school, when you were struggling, when you were taking the exams, when these demons will not show up. Now that you have graduated and you are about to get a good job and begin to enjoy, then this demon will show up. They don't want you to get a job. You get these are things happening. And it's a spirit. You got to learn to deal with them. And also the spirit of poverty. I used to think the spirit of poverty is what doesn't allow people to be rich. But when you are coming from a family which there's a spirit of poverty, if you manage to make it, this spirit will fight you until it brings you back down. You will make it, all right. But this spirit will systematically work on you. Before you grow old, everything you have labored for will vanish, because it has a way of draining you from all your wealth, all your blessing. These are spirits. We got to know how to pray. It will help you to strategically pray and not pray just praying everywhere. You know how to pray. You know what evil spirit, what witchcraft spirit, or what demon, how they function, how they operating, and how they attack. And then also the blessing of learning this nice spiritual element that helps you to walk in the covenant of the blessing, so that you don't have to worry about the divorce. You don't have to worry about the cankerworm, the locust, the caterpillar, the tax collectors, and strong and all those things. You don't, because you know exactly what to do for God to be rebuking them on your behalf. Other than that, some of us, we are just working as slaves. You will learn about all these things. Some of us spiritualists, witches, have made us slaves. Some people are prisoners. Some of us, you are only working only because it is true. Sometimes you work so hard, and then immediately before you make, somebody shows up with a need, with a problem, and then you are forced to. And so because of this person, I couldn't use this money for this vision and dream I had because I need to. Okay, thank God. Okay, this month I did it. Next month also, you get this money. You're about to enter into your dreams. Then another person shows up. Oh, auntie. Oh, cousin. Oh, grandmother. Oh, this. Oh, really? So this money also has to go. Look back. And for 10 years, 20 years, it has been a cycle. The Spirit says that you will not allow you to use your money for anything productive. You only use your money to solve problems, unnecessary problems. As long as it's not bringing any growth and productivity and any progress in your life, it's okay. So you look back in your life, you've been working for 10 years, but you don't have $100 savings in your account. It's an error. Something's wrong. You've been in this country for 20 years, you can't give $20. It's an error. If we don't spiritually learn this wisdom, then the cycle continues. Get the book, Deliverance from Blessing Destroyers. Deliverance from Blessing Destroyers. I myself, I took time to write this book. I've been stretched because I had to do more research on these evil spirits and how they operate, and to look back and how in our society, whether it's in your marriage, whether it's in your family, whether it's in your children, it's in your career, how they are working against us. And I deal with it every day on the prayer line, people calling in. So I give you the names, I give you their function, and I give you the prayer topic, and also the element is the important thing. The things you must do as a believer to start walking in a way that will help you. 30 dreams that shows that your blessings are under attack, demonic attack or witchcraft attacks. It's very important. This woman calls me today, tells me, Baraki, I dreamt and saw a snake, and the snake shows up physically in front of the house. And then they saw a squirrel that is dead also. It's reality. Something has been sent to come in to steal, kill, and destroy. I had to give her a direction before that snake strikes spiritually and attacks and it manifests physically. So these are things that works. So your dreams are very important. 30 dreams, you will learn some 30 major dreams that shows that your blessings and the witchcraft or demonic attack. 35 prayers to cancel dreams, and I give you the prayers to stand on it to pray against the evil dreams. 35 prayers. How to overcome 4 major causes of poverty. There are 4 major causes of poverty. Spirit. Oh, you are thinking poverty is no. By the time you finish, you know that all of us, we are poverty in one way or the other. I discovered we have different levels of poverty. It's not just about money. No. It's the least part of it. When we talk about it, the spirit of poverty, it's a spirit. Some of us, we have spiritual poverty. Spiritually, we are bankrupt. Your inability to pray, your inability to fast, your inability to overcome. It's spiritually, you are poor. Then we have emotional poverty, depression, anxiety, fear. No. God wants us to be whole, rich, body, soul, and spirit. So poverty is not just finances. It's just one aspect, When you learn this book, you realize the way we imagine poverty is just limited. When you learn the bigger picture, you will know, I understand why I work, I get money, but I don't know where the money is going, because these are evil spirits that are after our blessings. How to overcome the 4 major causes of poverty. 11 witchcraft activities that destroys our blessing. I give you the 11 witchcraft activities, how these witches use their spells and charms to attack our blessings and to destroy us. And also I give you 16 demons their function and how they operate to destroy our blessing and our finances